Every time we look for Jesus' words, we find reasons for deep reflection. When he tells his disciples the parable of a rich man who had an unfaithful steward who wasted his possessions, he is giving us a serious warning. We will all have to give an account of our administration. Perhaps you've already mentally answered that you don't manage anything and therefore don't have to deal with anything. However, a closer examination leads us to realize that we are all administrators to varying degrees. At the very least, we are stewards of our own lives, and that's enough. Individually, everyone manages their own time and activities, and all of this entails personal responsibility for their own actions. Parents are important administrators, not only when it comes to the organization and harmony of the home, but also in the serious matter of raising children. We will certainly be accountable to the divinity for how we manage this department called home. It's no different in the professional field. No matter what sector of life we work in, we are all accountable for our actions. Whether you're a cleaner, a farmer, a gardener, a teacher, a doctor, an architect, a politician, or any other profession, you'll have to answer for it one day. All of us, without exception, are born with the possibilities we need for our moral development. In this way, we must flourish where we have been planted by the loving and just Father, who gives us not what we like or want, but what we need. Our dedication, the efforts we make to do our part well as a whole, may seem insignificant, but they will be of great value when we have to answer, before the laws that govern life, what we have done with our administration. With increased power to affect people and situations comes a heightened responsibility. If, in the context in which we find ourselves, we dissipate the resources entrusted to us by God, acting like the unfaithful steward, the consequences will certainly be bitter. And if that happens, we have no one to blame but ourselves. When evaluating our management, many factors will be taken into account. Individual capabilities, natural talents, physical and mental potential, the availability of resources, the support of family and friends, in short, everything we have at our fingertips. That's why it's important for us to evaluate how our administration has been from now on. And if we see that it hasn't been the best, let's make an effort to improve our performance. By Emmanuel's Spirit, psychographed by Francisco Candido Xavier.